Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some exciting news to cover about Hogwarts Legacy and its possible release date given through an NVIDIA GeForce database leak. Now I stumbled across this on Twitter from Okami Games and I want to thank them for sharing this. I will leave a link to their Twitter so you guys can check this all out firsthand if you'd like. But when I say this leak is massive, I mean massive. There's roughly around 416 titles that are included in the full leak itself, and some of these titles are still under project names, don't even have like an official working title yet. Some of these are years out, some of these are within the next couple months, so if you want to take a look at that mind-boggling figure, feel free to do that. I think you can still access it from Okami Games Twitter as long as it hasn't been taken down by this point. With so many titles and publishers involved, it took me quite some time to just look over this information and try to figure out what exactly I was seeing and processing, so that's why this video is a little late. But if you're here, you want to talk about Hogwarts Legacy. According to this leak, Hogwarts Legacy is set to release March 8th, 2022. Now, I do think, like with many leaks and rumors, we should be fully aware and prepared that this could be inaccurate, it could be a placeholder. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is 100% confirmed. With that in mind, now we can look at the context information around this leak, and I'll explain where I feel like this may not be as accurate as we would like. The only definitive information we have about the release date for Hogwarts Legacy from Warner Brothers is the year 2022. And that's a 12-month period where it could release. That doesn't really help us when looking at this leak information because, I mean, of course the leak fits within that given year. It would be very shocking if it didn't, but there is another thing we can look at in the Wizarding World intellectual property that's big, that's coming out, that maybe can help us direct our train of thought on this process. So the third Fantastic Beasts movie, after being delayed because of everything with COVID, is set to come out April 15th, 2022, which, according to this leak, would put Hogwarts Legacy coming out a little over a month before the third Fantastic Beasts movie. Now, while I don't think that's impossible, I think it's very unlikely. I always felt, since seeing the trailer for Hogwarts Legacy the first time, and its theme with magical animals and different abilities and taming the animals and, you know, using all your magical skills in a combination to tell this wide-ranging story arc, I always felt that, like, the Fantastic Beasts movies would pair well with it if they combined the marketing after a Fantastic Beasts movie, because, you know, some of the themes overlap with the magical creatures and the, you know, heroic storyline. But I don't really see Hogwarts Legacy releasing before Fantastic Beasts, because they have started some of the marketing for the third Fantastic Beasts movie, but there's really nothing on Hogwarts Legacy marketing-wise yet. And I would think if they're going to release in March for this game, that they would have already started the marketing and more information. Now, I am in no way an expert on this game or any other game or the gaming industry as a whole, but I just feel like, given all those circumstances and the fact that we don't have more information as of right now, I just don't think it's going to be an early 2022 release date, but I could be wrong. I'd be happy to be wrong. I just don't think it will. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think it's going to have an early 2022 release date? Do you think it's going to come after the third Fantastic Beasts movie? I want to know your opinions, and as always, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps support the channel and helps me make more content just like this.